First quarter.
That's what made the second quarter so frustrating.
19 points.
and 13 of them on free throws.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So we definitely talked about that at halftime.
What was Joe doing on their end to draw contact and get to the free throw line that you guys couldn't stop there in the first half?
We were just, I think we were just reaching in too much, and you either got to take a charge or have your feet in the right place, but you can't just kind of halfway do either one, and we didn't do a very good job of that in the second quarter. But to their credit, they did much better in the second half. So
the thing I noticed the most on your defensive effort was clogging their passing lanes. Is that just how you guys normally play, or was it something they were doing?
Well, I mean, our game plan was to limit their drives in their lanes, because they really like to drive, and we did a pretty good job of that, except for the second quarter. So yeah, I guess you could say that.
How was it coaching against your former assistant?
I mean, it's a basketball game, and it's you go say hi, and you wish everybody well, and we talk during the season and stuff, off and on, text each other back and forth or talk back and forth. But once it's the game, I mean, it's the game, and he wished us well, and he's going to have a good program for a while, because Satterfield's a freshman, and then his younger brother's coming up, and I mean they're going to be good, so he'll be fine.
I guess for the players, what would an undefeated season mean for you guys?
It would mean a lot, like just something that we can have and cherish forever. Like we can tell people what we accomplished, and like how just to feel good about it, and like know that we did something as a team and with our friends and our other teammates, and it'll feel amazing because we know who they are, and like, just to have them all together, it'll be amazing.
David, is there extra pressure to go undefeated, or is it just kind of an experienced team just doing what you have to do?
Well, we're an experienced team, and there's only pressure on the other team to try to beat us. We don't put that extra pressure on ourselves, and we just take one game at a time.
Was it in Coach's plan to kind of turn you loose in the first? You had, I think, 4 or 5, was it 4 straight at the end? Or was that your plan? Because it worked. It worked, Coach.
All I told him was to attack the basket, and he did, because we weren't necessarily doing that at the beginning. So he came in and did exactly what we needed him to do.
You have Texaco next.
We do?
You lost them 2 years ago here, so you got a rematch.
Well, we beat him last year.
Oh, you beat him last year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But 2 years ago you lost here in the quarters.
I like how you always bring up the negative.
I forgot about last year.
We beat him last year.
Okay.
Just got to keep you focused there, Santiago.
3 losses.
But you did say earlier this year, we may never get away from Texaco. That kind of means that you're both good teams, right? Not just that.
Yeah, I mean, we have the utmost respect for Texaco. They're a good team. We will play them for the 3rd year in a row. And actually, they showed what kind of heart they have, because they were down 15, 16 points to Santa Fe Prep, and they could have packed it in and been done, and we would have been playing Santa Fe Prep. But those seniors on that team and that leadership on that team rose up, and they made a great comeback and won that game at the last. So they have heart, and they're not going to be an easy victory, that's for sure.
Ryan, does having all the experience against Texaco make it any easier, different, or maybe it's not any different at all?
To me, it doesn't really seem different. It's just another game. Just gotta go out there and play. But it's Texaco, so we'll see.
You know all those guys.
Yeah, that we know all of them too, most of them.
You okay? You took a hard fall there towards the end.
I've been undercut before at practice, so it's nothing. I'll be okay.
Because last year you had a little friend on your head. That was not my words. Not my words.
Yeah, that was mine.
You missed those 2 free throws after you fell down.
Yeah, my hand was a little numb. I couldn't get the feeling back, so it felt a little awkward.
Then you came back and hit some free throws, and you had a nice spin move.
Thank you.
You had on video.
Somebody did.
So,
Coach, what about Austin? He very well could be sitting in here too. He had 13 points. Some of the other guys, Cameron had some good minutes tonight. What about the contributors tonight?
Oh yeah, we already talked about that in the locker room. That the guys that really stepped up, and Elijah had a really good game. Yeah, Austin was big down low. He really rebounds well. He doesn't get the credit that he deserves for really doing a lot of good things for us, and he knocked down a bunch of free throws. And I thought the bench guys gave us good minutes and really did exactly what they needed to do. So.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.